Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today I'm going to move the saw right where that dog is standing, and I'm going to try to get as much of the blocking in this wall as I can. Got a dog and a cat out there, and they keep coming up to the door like they want to come in, but every time I open the door, they just want me to come out. But I'm not crazy, I'm not going out in that cold. All right, so I gotta go get the saw. I'm gonna roll it over to here. I gotta plug it in the front of the house because I have the electricity for back here is disconnected, and the two new ones are not hooked up yet. And there's no way on earth I'm going to leave a door or anything open. I'm probably going to have the heater on all day. It is really cold today, so that's why I want to roll that all the way over here, because some of this stuff's going to require a little bit of fitting. I need to get all three of these in, and then I'm going to put blocking in 16 inches on center going across. I want to have plenty of stuff to screw into when I build the cabinets into these walls. Yeah, the hardest part is going to be this cabinet, because I'm not going to screw the cabinet to this pocket door stuff. So I'm going to have to put in a regular stud on the face of the drywall right here, and hopefully I'll connect that somehow. Yeah, that'll be interesting, but it shouldn't be too bad. All right, let's go get that saw and get to work. Okay, taking stock of my stock. I have the 5 pieces of blocking I need for that side, so I need 10 for these two, and I can't really do the next ones, but I should get that stuff cut right away. So I think what I'm going to do is dice these 2 boards up right here, figure out exactly how much I need, cut these to shorter lengths, take them over to the table saw, and get 2 2-inch pieces out of each one. If I cut them all to this size, then I'll have plenty for these last 2. I'm going to have to get this and this over here, but that's going to have to come after this stuff is dry. And it'll have to bridge over all this stuff right here. So I need 5, 10, 15, 20, but these are going to be a little shorter. Okay, so I'll dice those into roughly 2-foot pieces, run them across the street, get them cut to 2-inch pieces, and then we'll get started. And there you have it, all the wood's cut. I should have enough between this pile and this pile to get the vast majority or all of the blocking cut. Then if I need any other stuff, I can use this. You can see these are pretty warped up. This one is bowed and this one is bowed and twisted. So if I don't have to use these, I'll just dice them up and burn them in the wood stove. Okay, now for measurements. The lower part of this wall is not going to be accessible at some point. So what I want to do is measure from the drywall on the top, and I'm just going to go 16 inches on center, and I'll mark it on one stud and then mark where my stud is, and then I'll transfer it across using a level. That way, when I'm building the built-in cabinets, I'll know where those studs are by measuring from the drywall up there. The drywall is going to be exposed inside the cabinet. So I'll always have a handy measuring point and know that 16 inches on center from the top, I have something to screw into in the back there. Except right here. This is a special case. All right, let's get this measured up and get moving. Okay, I got this first one done, and then I started on this, and I remembered I have some other stuff to do in here first. This gets another blocking in front of this one, a 3/4 inch one, with good size holes, and the drywall is going to be attached to that, and then a short little stub of a pipe is going to come out past the drywall right there. So I need to get the 3/4 inch one cut, and my 3/4 inch material is over in the shed, so I'm going to run and get some of that. And then what else? This wall gets some of these big 2x6 blockings, like right here, and that's for the sink, and that requires a backer here, because I don't want to just pocket screw this. I want to screw this right into the stud back here. And I have 1.5 inch material, and this is 2 inches. So I'm going to cut some 1/2 inch stock for back here to back it up and screw right through that. And then I'll screw right through the end over here. This one has to be really sturdy because it's going to be a cast iron sink. And I don't want it going anywhere. This one right here, that 3/4 inch one, all that's going to do is hold the faucet. And then there's another one up here, and that will have the arm from the faucet that will attach up there. And I believe I'm going to use one of these on that as well. So it gets a lot more complicated just right in this little area here. And then I have my little ones going on up this stuff here. And then I can put 5 in here at any time. So I think I'm going to go try to get some of this stuff cut because it's going to be 12 degrees today. And I don't think it gets higher than 3 degrees tomorrow. So it'll be pretty nasty going and trying to cut that tomorrow. So let me go get that cut and I will be right back. Okay, all done cutting. This is the sink mount, which can't go in until the plumbing is done. And I believe I can get to the plumbing tomorrow. Just leave that right there. And then we have, these aren't put in either. This is for that bracket and that's for the sink. And I cut all of the spacers. We have 4 half-inch spacers. I'll cut them out of the board here when I'm ready to put them in. If I were to cut this out overnight, it would start curling and it'd be hard to deal with. So tomorrow when I'm ready, I'll take it on the chop saw out there and just cut it off right here, put some glue on both sides. Then that will go right back here. It's a 1/2 inch. We got 1.5 inches plus a 1/2 inch, 2 inches, and then this will be nice and flush. So right at the last minute, I'll get those cut off, glue them up, put them in, and get it done. Then I have 1.25 inch spacers, which is for the 3/4 inch material. 1.25 inches plus 3/4 is 2, and then those will go on both ends just like the other stuff. As soon as I'm done with all this framing, I'm going to hook up the electricity and we'll have power out here as well. That will be an awesome day. So what I'm thinking right now is I'm going to double check on all the dimensions for this sink stuff and make 100% sure that I allowed for the 3-inch floor that's going to be in here, because I have to run the plumbing for that as well. So I'm going to make a drawing tonight, figure out the plumbing, see if I need to block in for that as well, and make sure everything's at the right height here. I believe it is, but we'll double check on that. Anything above that, we got a stud here and here, and then all of the studs in here, that can all go in today. So I'm going to concentrate on the top part of this and get this done. And then tomorrow we can deal with this, get that stuff unclamped, get that last stud in, and frame as much of this stuff as possible. I might be able to get it done tomorrow, but I doubt it. But I should have it done by the end of the week. Okay, let's get all this blocking cut. Okay, that's going to wrap it up for today. I got a good deal done. That one's completely done, and these are nearly there. I really got to figure out and finalize this sink stuff. I do believe that everything is in the right place and that tomorrow I can just screw this stuff in, but I really want to double check first. I also need to find out this drain. I'm not sure how, if I had it going on an angle like that, the sink's going to be right here. So I got to figure out if I got to come over and get to a point right here, or if I got to go up and then come out over here. Then once I get that plumbing figured out, I can get the bottom blocking in here. Looking good. Now, when I put the cabinets in, if I have a vertical nailer in the back, I can pretty much attach them anywhere along these with these studs 2 feet apart. The only place I would be able to put a nailer is up at the top and bottom, and I would have to land on a stud, and that would really suck. This gives me a whole lot more flexibility. I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to get this done by the end of the week, but it's looking like it. Hopefully I can get this sink stuff figured out tonight and get that blocking all in tomorrow. Then I can get that stuff all taken apart and start working over here. Yeah, it's real putsy stuff. Takes a while, but it's getting there. Okay, I'm going to sign off and then get somebody to help me pull that saw in. And then tomorrow morning I'll just pull it right back out. I have a whole bunch of stuff cut, so I should be able to get to work immediately tomorrow morning. So if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment section below. And if you share the video and or give it a like, it helps the channel out greatly. Thanks for watching and have a great day.